Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning in, hear what I say, but watch it real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can. Enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hey guys, we are live. It's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis. I'm just in the process of getting this back on so I can... I messed it up. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. It is Monday and we are painting Abbadon The Despoiler. So welcome, Christoph Painting, 30 Studio Rubbish Booty. Yes, we have new emotes. The two geckos are Ginger Biscuit and Peppercorn, so I'm so excited about that. We ended up taking out one of the minis, and I think that was the Grumpy Shoshie, because nobody used it. So we took out Grumpy Shoshie, and now we have happy geckos. So Maroon, hello. Silvernail, Kupo. Good to see everybody. So let's take a look at Abbadon. Let's see here. Here we go. Nice and big for everybody to be able to see. We've been working on him for the past couple days. I did go ahead. Yeah, I got that fixative all over the place now. So what I was trying to do was glue on this dowel rod so that I can fix him and paint him some more. Let's see if I've got an X-Acto blade in here. So how's everybody been? Did you guys have a good weekend? Anything new? Anything good on the bench as far as painting goes? Let's just do this. That might be the fastest because I can't seem to find my X-Acto blade when I need it. There we go. That's good enough, right? Great progress. Thank you. Can't seem to find your motivation. So, Silvernail, when I get demotivated by something or just life or whatever, sometimes you just need to like paint something that does not matter, like dry brush something, get an old mini that, you know, you never finished, that you don't plan on finishing, and just like slap paint on it and play. Because play is often the enemy of... Oh, Lamunis! Another long weekend of work survived. Awesome. Let's write you down here. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Having a break from serious painting to do some Arcadia Quest 30 Studio. Awesome. Let's see, MANUNESS. Thank you so much for your subscription. Tier 3, 16 months. That deserves some hype. Awesome. Rubbish Booty finished up 2 more projects. If you want, let's see. Lamunis is one of our mods, and so is Maroon. If you could whisper your projects to them, I'd like to see Rubbish Booty. Rubbish has been really, like, he's just been improving by leaps and bounds over the past year. When I first met him, he wasn't painting nearly as well as he is now, and now it's like, oh wow, that's amazing. All right, where's my... I don't know what happened to my X-Acto. I guess I don't need it. Just put some glue on this. Sancho says, I really want to get better at painting black armor. Me too. I'm not so confident with my black armor, to be honest. And so we're going to try to figure it out here on the show. I'm going to work on it a little bit. I was studying it right before the show went live, and I think I figured out what they're doing on here. It's not quite what I thought they were doing. On the box art, it's pretty much all they did was black and then did some blue lining. Are Insta links okay? No, Rubbish, you gotta post it to a mod, because otherwise it'll delete it. Honestly, today it looks much better. Yeah? Well, I worked on maybe a few things while you guys were offline. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, whisper them to Enlemons. See if Maroon built up and primed a whole ton of minis. Awesome. Geeky Girl Games just subscribed. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Girl. There we go. I like spelling things in all caps. I think you add some bluish. Yeah, well, I did right here, and I think it needs to be other places as well. So, you know what? I just realized this isn't the right colors. I need to put that over here, and well, we'll work it out. This whole like thing needs to be repainted, unfortunately. Let's take a look at my box art. Let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah, that was something that I realized I just need to redo. So we'll just get some yellow out. We're using almost pretty much all Procryl to paint Abbadon, and so far he's been very fun. All right. Abbadon, why did you need uptime? It just started. There's a Twitch alert, failed to show up, so you're late. Oh, not that bad. Don't worry about that. We just started. We haven't even put paint to model yet. Could be, yes, you're right, Los Tapitas. I'm gonna fix that right now. Gonna get the yellow in here first. And we'll go over everything. And that hopefully will be a lot more striking. I don't even know why I originally did it this way. Kind of going over my blue a little bit. Black, red, and yellow, exactly. You got pics of one project. Okay, send it to Lamunis or Abbadon or Maroon, one of my mods, so that they can repost it so I can see. I definitely want to see. Okay, that already looks crazy better. You guys see that yellow? All right, now I'm gonna put the black on here so I can touch up coal black. And it's fogged. So it's interesting. Oh, there we go. That's what was, I didn't have it twisted enough. So is everybody excited to be able to get 3 hours of my stream now? So I want to go ahead and tell you what my new schedule is going to be. I'll go ahead and I haven't changed it on the form yet, but it's going to be pretty much 2:30 to 5:30 Mondays. Okay. And then Wednesdays, I'm going to do 6 o'clock, so a little bit earlier. 6 to 9 o'clock instead of 7 to 9 o'clock. And then, let's see, Friday, I think I was going to do 4 to 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's a little bit late for you guys, I know, but it's going to be a lot easier for my Aussies to watch in the morning. It'll be Saturday morning for them. It'll be a little bit easier for some of my, like, you know, U.S. people, because they'll be coming home from work. They can at least catch a little bit of it, right? Hey, Dragonheart, how are you? Oh, we got the picture of. Let's take a look at the Instagram. Wow, Rubbish looks good. Looks really good. She's painting Verena Rain. Is that how I say it? And is that by GW? It looks great. Looks good. I'm about to see that. So is she done? Or she's still a work in progress? Tiny Tusk. Yes, more emotes. More emotes. We've got gecko emotes now. Following Rubbish Booty. Yeah, give Rubbish Booty. Rubbish Booty actually streams a lot with Sneaky Tiny Small. And I don't know if Sneaky's on or not. If you could tell her to get on so we could follow her as well. You know. And then, oh, I'm also having a Saturday stream. A Saturday stream, but it's only going to be once a month. Once a month. ONCE. And when I stream on Saturday, it's going to be 6 to 9 p.m. GMT -6. And the reason for the Saturday stream is, again, for the Australians and the West Coasties, because they're pretty much, in my current schedule, they're pretty much locked out completely. Like, they really can't watch me at all, whereas you guys have been so lucky to be able to get me Mondays and Fridays. Like, that's really good, right? But at least it's a Saturday. Now, that's like 3 a.m. Europe time, right? Or like UK time. That's like 3. Yeah, you're going to be asleep. But and then this is going to be 2. Yeah, so these two will be a little bit late for you guys. Oh well. We'll make sure to get your Mondays in for me then. You're never asleep. Midnight in the UK. She's done. There's not a lot to go on her paint. Mostly black. That's true. You can, well, we're highlighting black right now, so you can even see like how we're gonna do it. Now I'm gonna take glasses off. So if you chat and you want my attention, specifically do @Shoshie's Minis, because I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna clean up the black around these little arrows. So they're a lot more sharp. That looks way better already. I'm gonna do my little outline around the skull. This is a broken toad brush. It was doing a pretty good job last time. So I'm hoping it'll do the same thing this time. There we go. There. Like I said, I'm just going around all my arrows, cleaning up the overpaint that I've got on here. That looks much better. Okay. Now this dries really matte black, which has been good, but it just doesn't really, this doesn't really pop to me. Okay, glass is gonna go back on now. On the box art? Oh, okay. Till 3 a.m. All right, you're only 7 hours away from Master Painter Steve Amitaxis. That means that I need some new ranks, because that means that's the last rank. So we need more ranks. I never thought that we'd reach it. I mean, I'm pretty happy, but holy cow, it's a long ways. All right, I'm just going back and I'm painting everything black again, because I don't really like this, how green everything was getting. Yeah. Flipping the model around, so I don't need to flip over my brush. Okay, that's so much better. Why does that look so much better? Okay. I feel like I want to redo all the black, and I know that's a bad idea. The perfectionist me is wanting to do that. All right, we're not going to do that. We're going to just go back to looking at the blue. I'm going to find the blue. I'm going to use a Gale 75 blue. Which one was it? It was this one. Deep blue. I'm going to shake it really good, because last time it wasn't shaken well enough. All right. I think I can get some more out of there if I have a pin. There we go. So how was Salute? Did anybody go? I know that 30 Studio went. Did anybody else? Did you go, Abbadon? I thought for a minute maybe you might be going to Salute. I wasn't sure. All right, so now this blue is going to be edge lined around everything, which it looks like I've got stuff edge lined already blue, but I'm going to go darker with this first. Yeah. And I need a little bit of Pro Krill. There's a Pro Krill blue that I need. Is it this one, Jade? Yeah, it's this one. This Jade is very pretty. I used quite a bit of this on the... Oh yeah, that's very pretty. We'll mix a little bit of that in with some white. Here's what I've got on my palette right now. I've got that yellow, I've got black, I've got my deep blue and the jade, and now I'm about to put white on there. There we go. Okay. Twist that back. Loot was great, except for losing your purse and having to cancel your bank card. That is bad. Yeah, no, that's a big shame. I'm sorry that happened to you. All right. I'm gonna desaturate this a little bit with a little bit of black. That's good. Ooh, now it's a nice kind of dirty gray blue. It really ruined your potential to buy all the things. Is that so bad? What kind of things did they have that you would have bought at Salute? Oh yeah, this is the right color. Oh my gosh, I like it. Guy's a little darker than you know, I need some black in here to blend. Blend. Much better. That's much better. Yeah, like, so when I went to Adepticon, I actually was really good. I bought one mini, and it was kind of only because a follower was kind of like wanting me to buy it. So, isn't that funny? All right, a little bit of white, a little bit of black. Got all the fingers. And outline everything. I feel like the blue needs to be brighter. Let me look at this again. It is brighter. It's a lot brighter. Let me try adding some bright blue to this. Let's do some of this blue. You guys ever done this? Had problems with the colors because you didn't own the paints that GW makes? Creature Caster, that's right. Creature Caster was there. They said they were basically hopping straight from this over to Saloon. You're always working on weekends, so no chance for you. I'm sorry. All right, this blue better be better. Gen Con is dangerous. Gen Con is dangerous because it's expensive even if you don't buy anything. You don't really use GW, so yeah. So that's exactly what happens to me. Ordered my EM t-shirt all day. Half your paints are Vallejo. I only have a very small amount of Citadel paints. And let's try this. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, I think I might have gotten it, guys. That blue seems to pop a lot more. That seems to be much better. I want to go around the edges of this armor. Okay. That's better. Maybe it won't dry so like the other one. Yeah, I think I got it. It's just had a little bit of bright blue in it that I wasn't able to pick out. Because I had in my mind what should work, and then box art had another thing in mind completely. Yeah, I'm really liking that. So this is gonna take some time, and bear with me. I'm gonna have to let me try flipping my glasses on and off. Paint Rack Android app has a color converter. That's true, but I doubt that Paint Rack has Pro Krill already. Do you think? Such a new line. If it does have Pro Krill, let me know. I mean, I don't have an Android, so it won't really affect me anyway. But at least I can tell my followers they can use it. That's so much better. So much better. Okay, that looks good. Let's do this little toe right here. Now when I go to do that bright highlight, it's going to look better. Okay, let me flip this around. Good. Now I need some black because this is too big of a edge highlight. That's the thing is, if your edge highlighting is too wide, go back with your base coat and adjust it. Much better. Okay. Oh, I need a little bit right here, black. Wintertide Wolf Studio. Wow, thank you guys for the raid. Mad love. Let's give Wintertide some hype and a shout out. Did I? Wait. Oh my gosh, there's so much talking. Hold on. Welcome. Hey guys. We're painting Abbadon. How was your stream, Winter? It's hard for me to say Wintertide Wolf Studio. Winter. I'm just going to call you Winter. Yeah, let's give a link. Oh, there we go. Hi, I love your colors on him. Oh, good. Because I was just fussing about his colors just a minute ago. All right, I'm gonna go back and scroll and read chat real quick. Abbadon says, Salute was a little disappointing. About 25% less dealers than last year. Forge World was the biggest no-show. How could they not go to Salute? Unlucky, most of the dealers you wanted to see were not there. Bought 3 bottles of the new Monument paints from Creature Caster. That's good. Utopia says, Monument paints are about 30% more expensive in your country. Utopia, dystopia. I think that you should wait until they get different distribution, and then I think hopefully things will go down. Which country area are you in? If I don't mask, if you don't mind, I ask, like UK or Europe. Did I see Scale 75 are releasing? I saw the Velvet Flesh, but you can get all of those colors in the basic sets that I already have. So I'm not going to buy that box because I've already got every one of those colors. Oh, good. Thanks, Crossbow, for checking on that. Felt there was a lot of free space at Salute this year. Definitely less retailers. Do you think that has anything to do with all of the trade, trade agreements and things being kind of up in the air? Maybe? Let's see. The only thing you missed was an awkward hug from Flick, as you never managed to find him. Oh no. You're getting a very deep space feel. Awesome. Winter says all the colors of plasma and other anomalies. Thank you. Luminous bought 3 sets of the scale tube acrylic paints. Luminous, was that with the Kickstarter? Or did they didn't have them. The tube paints. Right, that's with the Kickstarter. You love the Abbadon's name just keeps changing. Does it? Wait. Okay, with the Kickstarter. Okay, you scared me because I was like, wait a minute. They're out already? I want them. Alright, on the back, I'm not going to go crazy with my lining because most of this is going to get covered up by his cloak. Proto Maker, that's my husband. Excited, but don't brush me, bro. Oh my gosh, 19 months. Thank you for subscribing. We can give some sassy hype to Mike. So I'm gonna go back in with my black hair. There we go. I feel like I need to touch everything up again. Everything that's showing anyway. There we go. I think that you'll definitely have it. Oh, it may have had an effect. Okay, yeah, that's a bummer. That is a fear. As you probably know, the suppliers for the case flicks once. Well, okay, here's the thing. Those suppliers have never wanted to do international. So it has nothing to do with Brexit. They've, even way before, like 5 years ago, they didn't want to do it. The phone call was random at the first time. Oh no. He got sets Greek Knockos from the Kickstarter. He didn't get it from, oops, that's the wrong color. Here we go. Yeah, he backed the Kickstarter and got 3 sets from them, which I think you're going to be pretty happy with. I really, really do like the Scale 75 colors that are coming out. All right, now where I go in with my blue liner. And I'm carefully going around the edge. I'm going to have to retouch all my gold as well because I'm getting blue all over it. This is why I always paint from the inside to out, so you can make as few mistakes as possible. I like this blue so much better. Okay, there's a scratch here. Way better, way better. Okay, popping now a little bit. Okay, so, gold is just blah right now. What's going on with the gold? Let's do some golden, nope, that's golden brown. That's not the right color. This gold. Gold, rich gold. Need to get more on my palette. There we go. All right, I'm going to check chat. Abbadon, Abbadon. And so Abbadon is a person in the chat. Funny. The basic, oh, and then one says the basic color set, the flesh tones, and the sweet dream set. I must have missed that sweet dream because I got everything. Continues to post, paste for post. Paste for post. I don't know what you mean, Kat Leanne. What do you mean paste for post? Chronicles of Run is Kickstarter shipping. Chronicles of Run. Oh, yeah. I didn't back that either. I stay away from Kickstarters because I know myself. Ooh, that gold is so nice. Now I'm blopping it everywhere. I'm gonna go back in here and clean that up. No! So I got gold on my blue. So I need to let it dry. And I need to be a lot more careful. I think I might be having an off paint day. I don't want to jinx myself, but it feels like things are not. Everybody has them. Everybody has off paint days. Why painting live seems so risky to some painters. They're like, I can't have anybody see that I'm human. They must think that I'm the best painter in the world. You know that there's painters out there that are like that. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to, doesn't matter what level you're at, it's okay to not paint perfect. Because the point is paint more often. And it doesn't matter if you're not painting perfect every time. As long as you're pushing yourself when you do feel like you're having a good day, then you're going to get better just from the repetition. All right, let me get back up in here. That looks pretty much better. I like that gold so much better. Yeah, way better. So this boot I liked already pretty well. Youngblood Token, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Shoshie, use a warmer yellow for that chaos sign. Oh, you're right. Thank you, Los Torpedoes. Let's try, hold on, I've got a warmer yellow somewhere. You know what? This paint line does not have a warm yellow. That's something to mention to them. Let's do, you know who does have a warm paint line? A warm yellow? Check this out. Chimera. This is such a great warm yellow. This one right here. Boom. I love it. We're going to use that. By the way, some of you guys might notice like Los Torpedoes gives me advice every now and then. And there are some painters who would not like that, but I am happy to get it because sometimes people see stuff that I don't see. Like, I think he's absolutely right. This is not supposed to be a cold yellow. Oh, and look what happens when I do that. I change it to a warm yellow. It's already instantly better. And I'm going to give you some points for that. We always give out points in this chat for good advice. When it helps me, it helps the chat. and helps the followers. In 1 second, I'm going to check chat. That is already a nice chaos looking yellow. Get over here too. Bam. Right. Oh, pacing for your shipment. I see. Yes. Pacing for your shipment to arrive. That makes more sense. The sweet dreams of the constances of vanilla white, off-white, arctic blue, pastel violet. Oh, the set consists of. Okay, those are the different colors it has. That's awesome. Winter says, got new things. Change can throw the rhythm off even a tiny bit, but I'm sure it's just a feel. I'm not sure what you mean. What new things? Oh, my new schedule, maybe? Good call, Shoshie. I'm staying away from Kickstarter. Can pay for more stuff. Then I need a bigger house. Exactly. Well, I already know that that if I have the, what is it, the Kickstarter from Kingdom Death coming eventually, and that is going to be way more than enough. All right, so that looks really nice. Now let's do some red on the edges of that. And I can mix the two, the Chimera with the red, to get my like mid-orange color. Yay! Leewit 81, thank you for catching. Even if you see a suggestion, decide not to follow it. It's a fresh perspective and can lead to some awesome things. All right, you lurk. Lurk away. So, there was something I was going to show you guys. I missed. All right, that's okay. We're going to use this red. I'm going to mix a little bit of it with that Chimera orange to get a really warm orange. And I'm going to outline. Outline my red, so it, or my yellow. So it picks up even more of this red over here. There we go. Now, the Chimera paints are very liquid. So either that or I've got a lot of water in my palette there. Maybe that's it. None of that's working. Hang on one second. I need to add more red. Here we go. My brush is very loaded and I need a paper towel. That's what I needed. There we go. Okay, now it's not so crazy. That's better. A little bit more control. This one over here. I like that. Okay, it's starting to look good. Kind of looking fiery. Up. Now, got an eyeball on his other shoulder too. Got an eyeball right here as well. Better, and I think it has, yeah, that has a little bit of a pupil, like a little eye of, there we go. Aha. You're expected. The Bones Kickstarter 4. Holy cow. So Bones Kickstarter 1 was the one that actually got me into the first Kickstarter. Right? The first got me into mini painting. If I hadn't have done that, I don't know where I'd be. I found a little bit of a chunk of something. Like a piece of plastic right here. There we go. Got it off. Okay. Now, I always have trouble, I don't know if you guys do, but I have trouble with models that are this detailed, because I'll go back and I'll keep picking at stuff that I've already done. And that's what's happening now. And part of that's because I'm on Twitch. Like, if this were me, I would be able to kind of like self-regulate a little bit better. Now I'm just putting in the like little bitty edge highlights of the tiny bits of the very lightest color. So I'm going to put it in like little pinpoints. I don't know if this is going to work. It is working. Good. I'm kind of imagining if I were a little glint of light, where would I be? So that's where I'm choosing to put my little edge highlight. Not just everywhere, but on the spots where it's going to be probably at the bend of the curve. That's much better, huh? There we go. Okay, I think that's way better now. I can do that here too. Not bad. Okay. Now let's do little fingers because they're a little indelicate. Okay, that's good enough, right? I'm asking myself as much as I am you guys. Okay. That looks good. Now, on this boot, now let me check chat. Foranada was looking at Kingdom Death minis these last few days. The sculpts look really nice, but the prices, yeah. But the thing is, they're so well done. Each one's like a little piece of art. Oh yeah, being in the EU, that makes them even more money, doesn't it? Because of the shipping. Well, if you can find a friend in the United States, sometimes they'll ship it to you and that can make it cost less. They're definitely worth the price. I agree, Atrophy. Flower Knight. You built the Flower Knight and you're fairly confident you had fewer gaps. Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what I've found as well. Yeah, okay, so all this edge lining that I'm doing, it is paying off, and I'm getting to be in a happy place with it. Get this little scratch. Alright, that's better. Ah! Just got a little bit on the edge there. There we go. Alright, over here, there's a little box. There we go. And then on the edge of this. Mess that up just a little bit. I've got like a big blob. I'm gonna go back over it with the dark blue. Okay. Now again, I like this boot. I need to work on this boot over here. I feel like that whole boot just didn't come out the way I wanted it to. The hair, there we go. Does anybody notice that I'll say cat hair even if it's just like, just lint? We have a lot of lint in this house. Most of it still is cat hair though. Okay, I'm going around the edges of this, cleaning it all up. Looking much, much better. What I'd done is I'd originally put this Agrex Earth Shade over everything, and it kind of killed all my metallic looking stuff. So now I feel like I need to pull out my highlights again with the actual gold. Do this little guy again, this little skull guy. Okay. All right, like I said, I'm not gonna go all over the back because a lot of it is just going to be covered by the cloak. Okay. Get this little talon or whatever this is sticking out. Now I check chat. Yep, we found the cat hair. Anyone know how to adjust the sound on the Xbox app? I do not. Can you watch Twitch on the Xbox? That's pretty cool. I agree, Silvernail. There's no reason for a Minnie's boobs to be separate pieces. Why do they do that? It's so weird. It's so uniquely Kingdom Death, too. The only thing I can think of is if you wanted to sculpt your own and remove the ones that came with it. That's only conceivable reason. Okay, I'm painting these little rivets because it sure does make a difference, I think. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and paint these little spikes gold too. That also looks like it makes a difference. All right, boom, boom, boom. Abbadon. Seeing much better now. All right, the gold is where I think, well, we got to do this eyeball thing up here. That's about where we left off, wasn't it? I think that's the last thing I painted when I was on stream. And there's like a bunch of little lightning bolts coming off this eyeball. Okay, all right, let's do the eye now. This should be interesting. I think for the most part, this side of his body is pretty well done, and this side still needs work. You could throw it into the back of my car. You're about to throw your RH stuff off your roof. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Los Torpedoes. Maybe you could, well, you know, he's never, I want to say there was one mini where you could choose the size of the boobs, but I don't remember which one it was, and I don't remember, you know, I don't remember much else up beyond that. And it might even be a different mini company I'm thinking of. Okay. Eyeball time. I gotta look this up because look, there's nowhere on this whole thing. Let me see if it's in this part. Nope, there's nowhere in this book that has any guide about what color the eyeball is. I think we're gonna start with a yellow. Let's base it with a white. Let's see here, let's look at the website. Okay, the website has definitely got a white eyeball. And it's got colors on top of it. I'm very carefully coloring this in. So that way, I don't want to make any mistakes that I have to go back over. I have some good news about my Polish citizenship. They appreciated the extra information that I gave them, and they've got 5 different places that they're looking for documents, so that's really good. I know they're going to find them, at least one of them, because it's the same place where I found them. So, looking good. All right, I'm just going to use a little bit of white and a little bit of this yellow, not the, go. I'm just going to go in here. I feel like the red wasn't showing up. I'm outlining it again in yellow, and I apologize if you're getting bored of this outlining. I just want it to look right. That's what you get when I do commissions online. Oh, I like that better. At least now the red can go over the top of it and not look like it's not even showing up like it was. Okay, one last. So I wanted to let you guys know. So Wednesday, we're gonna try out that new, it's like co-streaming, but I can't remember, squad streaming. You can only do it right now with partners. I think they'll probably change that. Watch, mark my words. Anyway, right now you can do it with partner. And so I'm going to try the squad streaming with Keyline Prime. That'll be on Wednesday night. And I think we're gonna just do a build stream. That way, you know, we can talk a lot and chat and engage with you guys. I've got some feature caster stuff I can build. Oh, I really like that orange next to that blue. You see what I did? I put the yellow down, now I'm putting the orange over the top. And because I did that, it's that much brighter. Yeah, that is pretty good. Good. Let me try putting a little bit of that bright Chimera orange in here. Maybe pop this out a little bit. Now it does need a little bit of yellow. Looks good. All right, somebody online had an issue with my ink, and that is okay because I kind of agreed with them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold this and just edge highlight with white around the edge. Somehow got yellow into my white paint. There, that's better. Now it feels like it's glowing a little bit more around him. That white. That's better. There's some like little spiky horn pieces. And I can always go back and touch that up. All right, I'm gonna go back to chat and check what you guys are saying. Looks really good, but Twitch doesn't like my sound, so you can't hear anything. Is everybody else able to hear me? Leewit, maybe, I don't know what to tell you. Is anybody else not hearing me well? Let me know. You can hear me fine. Okay, so it's gotta be Leewit81. I don't know what's up with your sounds. Maybe, are you watching through the Xbox? Maybe that's got something to do with it. Silvernail? Yes, I know, right? It's so funny. Okay, I'm looking at this. There needs to be something. I think that this boot needs the Agrax Earthshade. Nope, Reichland Flesh Shade. HSID, Hissid. I think that's how I say your name. Welcome. We're using Reichland Flesh Shade to go ahead and dampen down our gold a little bit. Give us some patina of some kind. Especially around the little rivets and stuff. Oh, I'm way off cam. I'm so sorry. I'm off cam. Stretch. Time to stretch. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. We're going to do a stretch break. I want you guys to, my mods, if you could do me a favor. So at like every hour, maybe we can program the bot to do this. Every hour or so, I need to take a break and hydrate a little bit. I don't think I have anything to hydrate with at this moment. Okay. All right, everybody, stretch. Get out of your chair for a minute. That feels good. Give yourself a hug. Bend your knees. Atrophy says wait, I missed it. I think you're right. I think there's one model that comes with two, and now I feel like I have to go through all my miniatures. Oh, don't do that. From which city in Poland? My ancestors are from Łódź, which in English you would say lodge, but it's not that. It's Łódź. And they... Overhead. And I guess now Łódź used to be like a thriving, amazing industrial city, and now it's like a shadow of what it used to be, from what everybody's told me. All right, I am mixing a little bit of my fluorescent paint with my white. The eye on his shoulder is the same on his belt. Okay, well, it's gonna be a little bit more detailed because this is just a tiny little belt here. Okay, I'm going back over some of this white with the pink. There we go. Now I'm gonna use straight pink. More white again. Better. I like that better. Okay. Something else I noticed, that this ponytail thing would have a little bit of pink on it. Just a little bit, just like his face does. It doesn't look that good. Well, let's see if I can do something. Maybe make it gray instead. That's not bad. I actually kind of like that. You can put a little bit of pink on the back of it. That's better. Hey, Jacob Jansen. Hello. I'm good. All right, let's do this eyeball on the shoulder now. So I'm going to start with this warm yellow from Chimera. How lovely that is against that white. If you need help painting yellow, make sure you put a white background behind it, because yellow can be so transparent. Now this is for the center of the eye. I'm using just red and black mixed together. That's that. Now I'm going to go look at my reference on the website. Looks like there's a little bit of red in the corner. And then what I can do is use my Chimera mix of red and orange. That looks perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That looks awesome. Okay, so watch this again. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of red in the corner of the eye. Yeah, I did that. Now I'm going to use my orange-red mix. Try not to make it too loaded. There we go. And then while it's still wet, feather it out. Perfect. Ooh, that looks cool, doesn't it? I feel like that red in the center can be better. Yeah, we're gonna make it more red at the top. And then use a little bit of that black red at the bottom. Good. Ooh, that looks nice. Now, the artist who did the box art also did some fancy stuff with white that I'm going to try to duplicate. Put a little bit of a reflection dot on the corners here. And a little white edging. Whew. Hard. Looks much better. Okay, and then he's got two white. I like that. Let's see one over here. Okay, that looks awesome. I'm happy with that. Now a little bit of white. In there. Just in the corners of these arrows. They look like there's like a little extra heat in there. Better. Yeah, he did it. He did a lot of reds. So we actually can go back with the red. Now this is where the flame gets hotter. Amazing how just a little bit of color can make a big difference on a model. Wow. Demetrius Jim, thank you so much for following. Oh, you know what I was missing? Well, he's got little dots of white, or like little points on the ends of things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to replicate that very well. But he's got that blue. See if I can do that. Didn't do the blue over here. Maybe that'll make a big difference. Give me 1 second, I will check chat. I think that does do something, doesn't it? Let's pop it a lot. Made everything just look more black. A little bit more water in my brush because blue is so chalky, it dries so fast. Top. Okay, that looks good, doesn't it? I hope. Oh yeah, he looks great on camera now. I'm noticing he's got some red. Let's use a little bit of red and a little bit of black. Got red inside there. I'm gonna check chat now. Rectino, it's good. How are you? Such a pretty eye. You replied on Facebook, the completed dragon bust decided against purple. Hope you pick one up. Oh, I'm absolutely gonna pick one up. I just have to like figure out how to order on that website. Rank clock is running properly. Thank you, J Crod. Not sure, but maybe small yellow dots close to the red skull. They look like white to me, but I will, let me see. You know, you might be right. They might be bright. Oh, you know what else is different? The skull is really white. See, hold on. I gotta do the red first because that's gonna make everything look darker and more cool. Okay, watch this. That looks good. Kind of cleans things up a lot. Genuine subscribing, Squiggly Digglies, 20 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Jan. Give Genuine Vision some hype and a shout out. Hold on, I'm gonna do the shout out. Oh, Inluminous beat me. Thank you so much. Welcome, Jan. How are you? What's the Squiggly Diggles? Squiggly Diggles? All right, I'm just clearing up some of the red in the middle of these things just to make it actually look more crisp. And actually it looks really awesome now that I've put that red in there. Cool. Now let's try those little hot yellow points. We're gonna go with a little white and a little yellow. I have to look at my you lovely bugger. Doing grand. Working on some judgment. Awesome. You know, I think we've started something. You guys have started a judgment free on Twitch right now, which is pretty cool. You know, a lot of people are painting it right now. Okay, those little dots look good. I feel like I need to go in and clean up some more even. That's better. Look at it's just getting better right before your eyes. That's my hope. Okay, flip it. I like that. I think that looks pretty awesome. Definitely looks better than it did. Let's do some yellow here in the top of this. Almost like a non-metallic gold here because of this. A little bit more gold up here. That looks good. All right, there is a glowy bit right here in his hand. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna put the white in first. Okay, now I can kind of hopefully do a little bit of a dry brush, not dry brush, but edge highlight kind of in here. Now the blue can go right in the middle. Okay, so that looks good. Now he needs, that also ties in with the blues that we've been putting on the sword and on everything else. We need some kind of really bright blue though. Hold on. Oh, I know what we need. A little turquoise. More white. Abbadon is looking awesome. Thank you. Rob Rocop. It's hard to say. All right. So I'm going to put, this is the turquoise. I'm going to put that kind of in the center there. I feel like maybe some ink is in to be there. I'll let that dry and just see what happens. I feel like lots of different things can be happening on this claw. I just painted the edges of the claws with the turquoise. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's go up to white and see what happens. We highlight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now it's looking all kind of cyber-like. What do you guys think? I feel like it needs turquoise ink though. Let's try it. I got turquoise ink somewhere here. Here it is. Yes? You like that? It needs something. It needs the turquoise ink though, because the ink is going to increase the shadows without losing. And I'm going to use a smidge of this mixing medium from P3. This will make this go down in the crevices. Basically creates a wash. I like how Torpedo, you were just thinking about that. Yes. I'm so glad. Okay. Try this, a little water. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's hope. Yes. Holy cow, that looks awesome. I'm in love. Wow. I feel like I just did something that I I feel so good about it. Now, I feel like his under his ear needs a little bit of just a smidge of glow. Blend that in. It's not even going to be seen except for on that side. That glow. Every time you glance away, the mini improves. I know, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something good, right? All right, I think I need Nuln oil, and I thought I found it. I did. All right, I'm going to put a little bit on the back of these claws because I feel like everything needs to get darker on the back. So we can make things look brighter on the front, right? And just use a little bit of my blue and black. I don't know if you guys have heard of using, ooh, there we go. That is the blue, that's the blue and black flat paint. And when that dries, I can go back over it with the metallic again, and it'll look even more cool, right? Putting some down into the gun, so we've got some interesting shadows, not just flat shadows. Okay. That glow just got really awesome. I've got to do the thumb. I got way too much water in my brush. Way too much paint too. Okay. That's looking good. And I think some of the insides of these blades also. That looks good. Okay, good. Then we'll make the other sides of the blades shiny. All right, let's let that dry and let me get my silver out. Awesome. I'm glad you guys are getting excited because I am too. The cooler, I'm just looking at it. He looks so nice. Did I take a picture? We need to take a picture for social media. Where's my phone? Okay. Something else I'd like to start doing is taking pictures mid paint. There we go. Now, I want to show you guys something. That's my blotting paper towel, you can see. Take a look at this here. It looks nice. So you can see there's some areas that need a little, oh, this looks terrible. But it looks really good from a distance. So I need to work on some of those blends, obviously. Yeah, for sure. Black. The black is just so flat. It's crazy. It's maybe even flatter than Vallejo flat black. I think that's better. I can crisp up this line over here. Much better. Okay, so is the wash done? No, it's not dry yet. I'll put a tiny bit of white in the middle here. Better. I like that glow. That looks cool. All right. See if I can get my blue carefully lined. Okay. Woo. Uh-oh, some of that blue black paint is getting on my gold. There we go. Got it off. So much. Edge highlighting is not my thing. But there's something about GW models. If you don't do it, they don't quite look right. But if you do it, you do it right, and they look amazing. Found some little gold blobs of paint that I need to clean up. Okay. The most pain in the ass thing is those models. Yes, I agree. It's so funny. All right. Starting to get things. Wait. So I don't know if I told you guys, but I was like late, but I'm going to be applying for that. Well, I already applied for the Creature Caster program. And so you'll probably be seeing me hopefully be painting some Creature Caster soon. I really did have fun on that last one. All right, so let's see. I really don't want to do tons on this because, like I said, it's going to get covered up. I think he might be ready to put on his little coat. Oh no, there's silver on it. Well, I'm gonna get this on, and then we'll mess with that. I'm gonna show you a trick for taking that off. I've got. Oh, wait, actually, let me show you right now. All right, somebody clip this when I get done, okay? Right here. What's this? It's a nail polish cleanup pen. You can get it at like any drugstore where you can buy women's nail polish. Look at this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but there's some silver paint on here. And hopefully try to take it off. Or at least. Pen might be too old. Slowly removing it. It wore a little hole, but the nice thing is it's all burnished down. I can go back and mix my color that I need to. All right, it didn't work as well as I wanted it to, but that's because it was I have to figure out my exact mix. Yeah, a little on the top. You've been pondering trying edge highlighting with a colored pencil. I'd like to see that, Lamunas, because that'd be interesting to me. Tell me how that... I would like to see somebody try that. Okay, about right. There we go. Boom! Holy cow, did I just mix that exact color? Almost. There. Now it doesn't have a little lump because we burnished it down. I'm just looking. I found a fingerprint back here. Checking it all over. Looks good. Okay. All right. Let's see if I can put this on this guy. Ah. Hype. Hi, Super Sarah. And Ilias. I think that's how I say your name. So this goes around. Does it go around? No, wait. Maybe it just goes right here. Oh, yeah. I have to take the stick off again, don't I? No, I don't. All right, so that goes right there. All right, we need to... Heck. I feel like that shouldn't cover up, right? What am I missing? No, it does go like here. You're in the same boat, but maybe a nail polish remover pen. Something is wrong. There, I think it goes like that. Can I say what shows it? Oh, so this is just any, you can get any nail polish remover pen. It doesn't have to be this brand, but Equate is a brand. I think it's made in the US. But you can just go get a nail polish cleanup pen. So what it is that it's meant for cleaning up nail polish. And nail polish is like, you know, enamel, right? So if you get enamel and it's going to remove, it's basically just acetone in a pen. And in fact, I could probably take out this nib and replace it. There are ones that are replaceable. This pen is so old that there's nothing coming out of it anymore. But yeah, this one is by Equate, but just go get any nail polish remover pen. All right, I'm gonna look at this. Oh, okay. So it does kind of cover up his... Hold on, let me look at the front. Yeah, it does kind of cover up his shoulder pad. Well, what's the point in painting all of that? We spent so much time on that shoulder pad and it's going to get covered up. Okay, that's all right. I won't complain too much. I'm going to glue this on. I think I need a scratch. Where is my blade? I swear to God I had a wait, I think I know where it is. Did I stick it down in here? No. I lose X-Acto knives like they're going out of style. I'm gonna use this instead. And we're just gonna scratch into the paint because there's paint here. So that way it covers it better. Are you using it for cleanup on the model? Yeah, it's Metalhead Minis. All right. Put a little bit of, there we go. Ooh, I forgot. I need a little bit of glue right here. Just a squidge. Okay. Put it right there too. Yeah, feel free to take credit for that, Metalhead. I mean, it doesn't, like, anybody can go to the store and get one of those. There we go. Now I'm just going to hold this on while we wait for it to cure and pray that it does. Gluing painted pieces to painted pieces makes all miniature painters nervous. Exactly. Thank you for pointing that out. There we go. Okay. Whew. Oh my gosh, look how awesome. Okay, wait, we have one more piece. This little piece is the only thing that's left on our Abbadon, and then we just have to finish up the base. What is Adepticon? Adepticon was a convention that I just got back from not too long ago, and it is a miniature painting, well, it's not a miniature painting convention, that would be ReaperCon, but it is a convention. Okay, I have to look at this. Oh, wait. Okay. So it is basically there's a big painting contest. It's got games of all kinds of miniature games rather. Alright, this is the part where I'm gonna be a little bit nervous. Give me a minute. I'll finish telling you more about Adepticon. I can't believe I'm putting stuff over the top of my awesome. Look at that, what I just had to do. That makes me so mad. Wait, stay on, don't mess up. Okay, there. Now he's about stuck there. Hey. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. A little bit of rage right now. I should have looked at that before I painted all that. Look at that. I know. Glue can drip your finger into the, yep, exactly. At least you know the detail is there. Wasted efforts. Hashtag wasted efforts. Yep. All right, we'll let that dry. It looks really badass. Something I also noticed in the box art was the guy did some edge highlighting, which I guess we could do next. Abbadon, bad Abbadon. You're so bad. He's like, hey. Yeah, you jerk. Alright, I'm going to use a little white, a little bit of this color, a little bit of that color. Okay, now we can kind of go in here. Do a little bit more brighter. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Makes that look a little bit more sharp, huh? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at the art. Just making sure. That looks nice. See how I smeared that with my finger, but it works. Okay, he's getting better, huh? Nice when you're doing this kind of like line work, having a nice long set of bristles is good because it helps you get a smoother line. Okay, let's do the bottom of the thing. Hey, Maphis. Maphis? How are you? Don't come in here with that name. We kind of have a rule, and that, you know, like no political stuff, and I think a screen name counts. Okay. I'm going to move over a little bit so you stay on camera. That's probably a good idea. I like how the edge highlighting is turning out. Now, something that they went ahead and did, it's really hard to see, but he's got little tiny, I don't know why, little tiny scratch marks on the cloak. That one's too big. See if I can erase it. Is it too late? It's too late. Make it lighter. Better. Marcus, hello. Okay. All right, now I have to do some more tedious lining. Let's see if I can do this. Like I said, it's faster when you've got some edge to work with. That one. Are there some edges painted on the right side of the cloak? Let's see. Yes, and that's what I'm working on right now. I get everything and then I'll flip it and do the other side. That's how they have it done, even though actual highlights wouldn't necessarily do this. This is that kind of cartoony heavy metal look. this. Actually looks nice, kind of nice that way. It has kind of a little bit of a, it definitely feels more heavy metal, doesn't it? Let me do a little white up here. Like, give it a little bit, don't do that. View of the furs. There's some shiny super glue, which I'm going to go ahead and put anti-shine on in a minute. Okay, I missed some on the left side, this side of the cloak, and on his little breech clout. I'm not sick of talking about it. I'm happy to talk about it, Memnor. Yeah, it was a blast. Got together with the people from Creature Caster, and I helped judge in the Creature Caster Resin Beast competition. What else did we do? Competed in the Crystal Brush competition, which I actually did not expect to do, very well in. And I actually had a model that made the last cut, which means that it made it online, which is a huge deal. Because for me, like, I don't expect to be able to go up against some of these painters who have these, they have like their own studio, they're also, what are they? They have their own sculptors and everything. It's crazy. So I don't expect to go up against them, but just to be able to make it online is a huge honor, to be up against some of the best painters in the world. I mean, and I did not expect it. So that made it a huge win, because just to be able to even get online is a big deal for me. Okay, now we're gonna flip it on this side and do this breech clout deal. It didn't seem like it's light enough. Let me try to make it more, this is a little bit lighter in the front here. Better. Storm Phoenix, thank you for the subscription. Mad love. It's Shoshie's time, painting lessons that are totally, really fine. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much, Storm Phoenix. You're awesome. No, you're awesome. Wish the mail would come. Yeah. Hey, Holt Mini Painting. Thank you so much. Yeah, he's looking dope. I was really impressed with how fast he's cleaning up too. Let's do a little line of white. There. Good. I need to finish this little breech clout. So I also taught 2 classes. I taught my my basics class for very beginners. I had a lot of beginners in the class, which was amazing. I had some not so beginners like Pending Death and Lamunis were in my class. Hold on one second. I want to show you guys something. I'm gonna go get the mini that we painted for the skin tones class so you can see it. Yeah, or Crest. That's so funny. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get the mini that I painted for the skin tones class. Okay, I'm going to show you first. I'm going to show you the mini that we painted for the basics class. And it was really, really basic. This is what we did for the basics class. And what's awesome about it is he doesn't have a face. But so I just taught them like the bare basics. But they all turned out very similar to this. So I think that they were really happy. You know, just a couple colors, you know, a couple metallics. I explained how to put paint on clean, you know. Oh, you were at this, that's right, you were at the skin tones class. That's awesome. Do I have any budget paint vids? You're still working with craft paint. So, Leewit, tell me budget paint videos? Because I have everything free online on YouTube. And then you can also go on my VODs here and watch the more recent stuff that I haven't uploaded yet. But yeah, I don't make people pay for my stuff unless they're learning from me in person. So here's a couple of the videos, and then we did one more. Yeah, so these are the two that we painted in my class. Actually, one of them we painted online. I think this was the one we painted online, and this was the one I painted for the class. You can see they look really cool. Look at the booties. Booty, booty, booty. I just uploaded the video for this miniature. So if you want to go and watch it and buy this miniature, I don't think it's for sale yet. It's the Spider Silk Assassin. And so, but you can basically follow along on my, I just uploaded this video to the YouTube channel. So you can follow me on YouTube and you get all my videos for free because I don't put stuff behind a paywall. Yes, this nice girl from KD is the Spider Silk Assassin. I'm so glad that you guys liked the Skin Tones class. Cult mini painting. That was really, really fun to teach. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, I had one more with dark skin, but you can just watch the video for that. I think it needed a little work. I needed to do an entire video on dark skin. So sometime we'll do that. We'll do that together. I'm mixing this color because this line over here is just way too hard. That looks better. Some of the lines just are, you know, needing a little bit of adjustment. Better. Okay. I'm just wet blending in here a little bit. Hopefully this will work. So, better. Oop, too much. Too bright. I can tone it down while I'm wet blending in here. Better. Now I just mush these colors together with my brush. It's wet blended. Oh, I'm happy, guys. This is Abbadon. He looks awesome. All right. That is good. there is his base. I'm working on it still. We have let's see, we have an hour left. I don't think it's gone for sale. The Assassin has not, I don't think it's come out in plastic yet. So this is like a pre-release. We were talking about that in the class, that it was kind of like special. All right, so let's look at this base. We need to paint this dude right here. And he is an ultramarine, so I need to get the right color of blue. Mediterranean might work. Where's the ultramarine? Tesla. All right, so these colors might work okay for ultramarine. I need to probably play around with the mix first. No, okay, the eBay listing is most likely probably not real. It's probably, I mean, sorry, it's not. It's probably a recast. But definitely don't link that. I think that's the right blue. Nope, it's not. It needs a little bit more red in it. Okay, that might be the right blue. I want you guys' opinion. So there, I've got two blues. This one, ooh, look at how transparent that is. This one. And this one. That one's way, yeah, I think it's probably this one, right, for ultramarine. Let's mix it together and see what they look like together. Ooh, that's a good color. Look at this color. That's it. What do you think? The first one, shadow, and then highlight. What do you think? Shadow, then highlight? And then maybe another highlight here. Does say resin cast. Yeah, resin. They did come out with the resin. Okay, the first one. All right, let's do the first one. They did come out with the resin cast of it, but this is plastic. The one I'm using is plastic, so that means first one, darkest. Okay, let's do this. You guys see okay? Yeah, that looks pretty sweet too. I'm gonna do small layers instead of try to cover it in one go. Just try to cover it a little bit by little bit and it'll be much smoother. Oops, I covered the rock. Hi, Mikolas. How are you doing? I'm good. When you search for Spider Silk Assassin, your video actually is one of the results first page of Google. Awesome. That's good. Yeah, it's because I just uploaded it today, I bet. Fernandoa. Fernandoa? Is that how I say it? Fernandoa. I think that's it. Yeah, I just uploaded it today, so it's probably gotten some hits because people have been interested in seeing it. Thank you for the cheer. Oh my gosh, Damo. Foranoda. 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 Can I roll my R? Foranoda. A hard plastic model that's been released before. You've seen it on eBay for it, not a recast. Ah. Oh, a hard plastic of that model has been released before. You've seen it on eBay, but it wasn't a recast. Okay, thank you, Atom. That's good to know. Oh, like Fusroda. Dyspora. Okay, I'll do that. Funny, Silver Nail. Guy is really beat up, isn't he? So you guys know the rule of thumb when weathering, right? It's that make it look all beautiful and then dirty it up, right? So did you guys see how I came back here with my second coat and now it looks much better? Ooh, that had some white in it. Whoopsie. I take that back off. Yeah, this particular color is a little bit transparent. This one is a scale 75 paint. It's called Tesla Blue. Good color. Okay. We're gonna end up putting a lot of like dust and debris all over this because my client wanted like an ash kind of base. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna cover it with soot and ash. Does that look okay so far? So far so good? Oh, I missed a spot, didn't I? Hold on. I'm gonna check chat in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna check chat now. Doesn't matter, you may paint a red ship here. Make the dead guy a sergeant. A red stripe. Oh, red stripe. Where would I put the red stripe? Red and white. Okay. Here on his shoulder pad? I forgot that shoulder pad. Good afternoon, Gavin O'Brien. Hello. Oh, on the helmet crest? Okay. I'll look it up. In the middle, like on the crest right there. Okay, I'll look it up. Thought I would paint it blue to start, get some paint on it, because it's just had primer. Okay. Alright, that's good. Let me look at this. Oh, you're right, it does have a crest. Okay. So he needs to be red. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Ah. All right, watch me do this here. I'm gonna paint the whole crest red and then I'll add the whites and the edges after the fact. That's why I love acrylic. You can just go over stuff. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Let's use a little bit of this dark teal. We'll make kind of a shadow down here. A little bit more red. looks good. Okay. Yeah, it's on the picture. You're right. Good, good. Is the armor considered non-metallic metal? Good question. Well, we're painting it non-metallic metal now. I don't think I've ever painted Space Marines with the metallic. So here's the colors for this. McCrag blue, Nuln oil, Calgar blue, and then Fenrisian gray. Fenrisian gray. Okay, so now we got to do the Nuln oil over him. That will definitely weather him. Hello, well, oh my goodness, a cat herder just subscribed. Thank you, a cat herder. That's with your Twitch Prime. Love it. How many cats do you have that you in your herd? I have 2. Why didn't the hype work? You needed an exclamation point. The armor, is the armor considered? Okay. So go ahead and give him some hype with an exclamation point. There we go. Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome, a cat herder. I really appreciate your subscription. Very, very much useful for the channel because I'm getting a whole bunch of new overlays. We're gonna be changing up a bunch of stuff. There we go. Got some nice crevices and stuff on there now. We'll let that all dry. Rank. Got fingers. Oh, just one. I think that, does anybody know what a group of cats is called? It's not like a murder of crows. Dirty downtrodden armor, exactly. All about the base. Now I'm letting it dry a little bit. Maybe I can put on that white stripe now. Yes, I can. And I'm looking, his white stripe is on the sides. Oh, it's all the way down the front. I just noticed that. So hold on, I messed up. That's okay because it's going to look a little bit rough anyway, right? There we go. That looks a little more natural. Now for the highlight color, it says we need Calgar blue, and that's a lighter blue, so I'm guessing, let's see if this blue will work. I think it will. You think that will work for our next color? All right, thanks so much, Lamunas. Have a good night. Should be? Okay. You're being such a great help, Los Torpedoes. But I didn't give you any points, but I'm going to give you some points right now for all the help. Gift. There we go. That's for helping out at least twice. Oh, thank you so much, Lamunas. I appreciate that. Now you've got 15 points. A group of rats is called a mischief, which is kind of neat. Oh, that's perfect. Fenrisian is a bluish gray. Okay, so this one is the Calgar blue, so we're gonna just use that. For Fenrisian gray, I can mix a few things to make a grayish blue. Ah, yeah, you have a few points, I think. All right, so let's look. I think this is all like edge highlighting from here. Tell me if you guys think I need to go lighter with this. It looks okay so far. What do you think? A group of owls is called a parliament. That's funny. Or go. Parliament of Owls needs to be a band name. That is so true. Did we figure out what a group of cats is? Pride of Lion. It's probably a clouder. Somebody. That is what it is. It's a clouder. Funny. I think I've heard that before. Now it's looking more like a space marine, isn't it? Sorry, I hope I'm not off cam. There we go. Better. Trying to look like an ultramarine. Alright, I'm gonna flip the head here. His lenses, oh, he's got one lens that's broken and one that's not, just like on the other piece. There's a giant cat hair right there. Chowder. Chowder. Oh, a chowder of no, it's clouder. The glaring of cats. Mermarine, yes. Good to hear. Yeah, it's the same with drawing. You just can't do. Okay, so this is, hold on, I gotta get back to my base color because got a little bit too much, a little too carried away with the Nolan oil over here. Get my base color in there. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's try the white. See if I can do this on the sides here. Freehand. But it doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right? Oh, because I need to. Here? No. That does not look right. Hold on. Oh wait, it's red all the way down. Okay. Hopefully this won't go pink on me. Okay, that's really red. And then my gold. Bada boom. Okay, so now can we do this? Are the edges of the things gold? Yes, they are. As you mentioned, cat hair. One of your cats oh no! I summoned the hairball. A group of cats as a litter. Only the babies, I think, are a litter. But a group like of adult cats is not called a litter. I think we figured out it's a clouder. Clouder of cats. It's a really weird word. I feel like I should be using a darker gold, but it's okay. All right, what else on him is gold? I feel like there's a lot of things that should be gold on him. Okay, both the shoulder pads, got that. Maybe that's it. I think that might be it. Let's look at the game, I've got the website pulled up, so I'm gonna take a peek at it real quick. Oh, he's got some kind of purity, like laurel right here, something here. Each one of these little bolts. That looks good. Okay, now we need to do the Fenrisian gray. Fenrisian gray, let me look that up because, okay, it is kind of like a blue. See if I can mix it. White. That's too blue, isn't it? That's still too blue. More white, more black. That's pretty close. Pretty close. What do you guys think? I'm taking suggestions. Tiny bit, a little bit more blue, tiny bit. Okay. Try adding gray and start adding blue. That looks better. All right, let me try the gray. Let me try Los Torpedos' idea. Mixing gray, and then adding a little bit of blue. How about this? That too? That's... I think I'm gonna stick with this. I think that's good enough, right? It matches what the picture on the thing here. So like, look. Oh, you're right. It is a little bit more. Pretty dang close though. There. I feel like it needs to be this color blue. Yeah. There we go. We got, well, it's a little bit green, but that's okay. Hi, Zod Girl, that's how I say your name, right? I'm just gonna do, whew, that's a highlight, man. Right, I'm gonna take glasses off for a second. We're gonna just hit all the little edge highlights with this. Seems like it works. Yay, nay, what do you think? What am I missing? Oh, okay. That's it? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Alright, he's got these little bullet holes. Trying to get those highlighted. There we go. Okay, now I can go back with this blue. Blend it just a little bit more so it's not so... Ooh, that is not the right color. Base coat, base coat. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. It's okay if he's not perfectly blended because he's going to get all kinds of soot and stuff on top of him. Let's do a little bit of this Reikland Flesh shade over the gold. Weather, weather, weather. Okay, that looks good. Oh, we got a little bit of Reikland right there. Noticing a little bit of white needs to be on this side. Good. This is awesome that he's stepping on this sergeant, isn't it? Okay. What's left on the sergeant? Let me look. Oh, there's a little red helmet down here too. It sort of needs to be this color, which is the burnt red. And then we'll highlight it with the red red. Some other kind of bad guy helmet. Got a little dent in his helmet. That's awesome. Great. There's no other helmets on the thing here. One thing I do want to do on all the skulls is put a little bit of, not too much, but a little bit of Rikon flesh shade, because some of these skulls are a little too white and they need to be a little bit more creamy. So I'll use like an ivory. That looks better. And then, like I said, I'll use the ivory over the top of that. Hey, the Honored First. We're doing good. We're going to be streaming from 2:30 to 5:30 on Mondays from now on. This is my new schedule right here. I'm going to put it so you can see it. But Monday, 2:30 to 5:30. Wednesday, 6 to 9. Friday, 4 to 7. And a Saturday, once a month, I'm going to do a 6 to 9 p.m. every now and then. And that way we can hit a few more people in different time zones than we normally are. That is going to be better. Okay. All right, the Nuln Oil is drying nice. He's looking good. Let's take a look and see if, yeah, he's going to be amazing. Such a fun model. All right, let's get some ivory. How are we today? I'm doing good. Having a good time. You guys have been a really amazing chat to hang out with today. Really been enjoying your company. I hope that you've been enjoying mine. Obviously you are, or you might not be here. That's one dead looking Smurf. Yes, he's quite dead. You're severely tempted to pick up the Monument paints. You're still waiting for, you know, it won't hurt to wait. Monument will be there. In fact, they might even come out with some new paints by then too. See how I'm building up the little ball of paint on the top there? So that's where my big highlight is. Nice, stark skulls. I just hope that they dry and they look nice when they dry. That's the main thing. Put some of the ivory right around the crack of this skull right here, because highlight that. It does look good. Okay. Now we can go back with the gold and grab this floral. And then I can kind of, especially right by where the armor split there. Just hitting the bullets. There's lots of little casings. All right, I need to look at this helmet again. Looks like it's just red. I need to put a little Nuln Oil on it for that dent. Oops. Works, I guess that works. And now I can highlight with the mix of the two reds. And there's, I'll have to wait for that to dry, but there is a little bit of a lens there, and this guy has a lens too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my white all my paints are glazed out because they've been on my palette for so long. I'm just gonna poke in a white lens to start. And then I can let that dry and then cut in around it. A little black. Yeah. All right. Let me check chat. Some blue on the skull. Did I mix some? Did I put blue on the skull by accident? Which skull? Did I get it off? I think it was this one. I think I got it off. On the rock here. Make this rock brown colored. Yeah. Ta-da. All right. Now, don't forget, we're gonna be covering this guy with ash, and I think I need to do a little bit of the metal part first. I've got to use my silver. Silver. Where is it? It's gonna be right in front of me, of course. This base is for boom. Puchaki. I love your name. This is what the base is for. Abbadon. Look at him. Roar. That's his superpower space sound. Yeah, I know. He needs a good base to be stepping on this guy. We just finished this, so if you want to go back and watch the VOD when we're all done, he'll be up on the VODs. What am I using to highlight the gold? So all I did was I put gold down, then I put Reikland Flesh Shade down and let that dry, and then I came back with gold. So that's it. The gold highlighted my gold. Just notice this is missing. There we go. Do you like how I did the classic pipe? You know how like GW always has these like real classic looking striped pipes? And the way I did that was I went black, white, or not, sorry, black, I did do black, white, and then I did the yellow over it. And then I did a white line down the side, and then I did these 3 wires, red, blue, and green. So that's what I did. Where's my silver? Did I put it on my palette? I did not. All right, silver time. Okay. Okay, where? I'm gonna add a little black to my silver because I don't want it to be super high, shiny, crazy, bright silver. I want it to be more of a steel color. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be that color or not, but that's okay. I'm kind of counting on the fact that he's going to be covered in soot in just a minute. Oops, I think I covered his little ear hole thing. That was not supposed to be that color. Fixed. Okay. Now, a little bit of Nuln Oil in the crevices of these guys. Oh, too much. Also, my Nuln Oil is drying out a little bit. That's good, that's good. There we go. recovering our shadows. Now I want to clean up that little part around his eye. There. And then when that is dry, I'll go back in with my bright, crazy fluorescent green from Vallejo Model Color. Game Color. Sorry, Game Color. Crazy. Look at how bright that is. All right, I'm going to check chat. You've never covered a base with ash. I'm going to show you guys. Yes. It's going to look awesome. And I'm going to put that green down in here too. Right? Because he's got a lens. Everybody gets a lens. Woo! Love it. When you get blown up, you always lose a lens. See, that one did and that one did. And then there was another one. That one lost a lens too. It's a rule. Okay, it's time to dust with the ash. Okay? The first thing I want to do before I do that is I need some kind of technical paint or something. What could I use? Let's use this dark earth, okay? Because look at this, is all beautiful texture, and then this is flat base, so I want to cover that. This is like basically a technical paint that costs hardly anything. It's basically, I want to use it fairly thin. I need a cheapo brush, like one of these. Look at this junk brush. That's a junk brush. One of those. It's Craft Smart. I got it in a pack of 100 for like $5. Hello, friends. Slag Bomb, how are you? I'm just gonna paint this fairly. Woo, see how thick that is? My goodness. Fairly thin. Okay, how do I say this? Nisk. Thank you for the subscription. You're amazing. I think I'm going to spell it right. Thank you for subscribing. GNISQ. Thank you. Hey, that's our boy, Easy Kill Abbadon. It is. Our boy. Easy kill? Is he easy kill? What's the point of having such a gorgeous model if he just dies on the battlefield? You know? Wolfson Bendy Kiara 13. Oh my gosh, that's a great name. Thank you for the follow. This is the first step, is we got to get our base to look all basically, what do you call it? Like homogeneous? Homogeneous. All the samey same. Wolfson Bendy Kiara 13. I love it. Did I say it right? Need to see some new people because we're streaming at different times. And people are getting home from work. It is Vallejo Earth, Dark Earth. It is Dunkel Erde, Tierra Obscura. That is what it is. Okay, I'm just covering parts of this space. This client asked for ash, so we want it to all kind of look the same. We want it to look like ash. Astro, this Zwei, Astero Zwei. Sorry if I messed that one up. Thank you for the follow. The lore, it's the lore memes. It's lore memes. Awesome. You got it right the first time. Gnisk. Okay, Nisk. That's it. Or is it Gnisk? Messed it up again. I'm so sorry. Hey, you followed me and it's your birthday. Awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Volk. All right, this stuff dries fairly quick, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm just gonna push it up to the edge of that little, I don't want to completely cover that little hose because it's a nice hose and I painted it nice. All right, I'm gonna build that up a little bit right here. Go. Aw, thank you for the host. Wolfson Bendy Kiara. Really appreciate it. My grandfather's name was Wolf. This Abbadon is a commission, and I'm very excited to work on him. Very, very excited to work on him. Because I don't think I'd be buying him if on my own, because I don't play, right? Go. Okay, that looks good. Now, let's look and see, are there any other little places? We can maybe add a little bit of this, right? So we can kind of blend it all in together, right? Makes it feel more... This Smurf got... I'm gonna push some of this earth texture onto it. He's really buried in it. Notice how I'm kind of just doing this. That way I get a little kind of a texture to it. That's looking cool. Look at that. Now it's looking like a base. Not just your ordinary VW base, right? More cohesive. Exactly. Dragon, thank you for the words. It is nice. I painted the Forge World model once, and it was nice too, but it wasn't nearly as nice as this. This guy is really fun. And I have to say, GW, you've been stepping up your game with stuff. See, now I can just throw this away because it's all covered in crud. I love throwing away brushes because I don't do it nearly enough. So that's why I keep those crafts brushes around. All right, remember to tighten this. So basically, Dark Earth is a colored, slightly gritty paste of acrylic resin and pigment and micro particles applied with a brush or spatula. The product is easily shaped to render churned up mud or terrain of all kinds and conditions. You can also use for rust, weathered metal textures. Dries in 30 to 40 minutes. Clean up with water. Okay. All right, and then before I do that, before it dries, we're gonna try some weathering powder over the top of it and experiment. I don't know if I've got the right colors. Let's see. All right, here we go. That's ash. Is it in this box? Let's hope it is. Nope, that's the Soilworks. So I mixed them up. Wait, this one is gypsum. We can use that one. This is Mud Effect. I don't want that. This is the Soilworks. I just have a little bit of this left. This is the Pigment Fixer. And as you can see, well, no, I guess it's just leaked out a little bit. All right, and last thing I need is one more set of pigments. There they are. This is the Soilworks from scale 75. I've kind of got them all mixed up because here's my ash. So what else? What do we have? This is more Pigment Fixer. Here we go. That, I don't need those. Okay. Now, I'm going to get, let's see, I need to go get a little, here's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a piece of parchment paper. And I need another crappy brush. Let's see. Let's use this one or this one? This one. All right, so watch this. So I'll take a little bit of the gypsum. Take it here. I can even probably take a little bit out. Just need a little bit. That's the gypsum. And this is the ash. Ooh, that looks awesome. Look at that. Okay. You don't have to buy weathering powders, but they're awesome if you have them. You can use chalk pastels and just basically take a chalk pastel with an X-Acto blade and scrape it until you get a little pile like this. Now they do, yeah, don't sneeze. Sometimes they do interact with some fixatives, so you've got to test them out. Test them out on a model that is not. So this is already wet, so I'm just going to put my fixing powder here on the part of the model that does not have the wet Vallejo earth on it. Okay, just a little bit. All right, try to wipe that off as best as I can. This stuff stinks. I don't know what it's made of. It smells like turpentine, to be honest. I don't know if that's what it is. It'd be kind of interesting to find out if that's all that is. That's what it smells like. All right, so this brush, probably need another brush. Try this one. It doesn't have any stuff in it. And I'm going to just put the black on first. Right? Mix some of this with the white. Yeah, that looks good. Black on and then put some white on top. That looks ash-like, doesn't it? I can press this into the Vallejo earth as well. A little bit of white. Cool. Oh no, covered up my cool wires. That's okay, the ash would not care. The ash would go everywhere, right? Tell me, does it look like ash? Starting to? Starting to? Oh, it's usually an alcohol for isopropyl? Okay, that's good to know. Starting to? Good. If you're in a fix, you can use an airbrush thinner as fixer. Oh, I had no idea. That's good to know. We should give Slag Bomb some points. That's a good information. There you go. Thank you for that tidbit. Okay, ooh, did you see that? You almost took a tumble. All right, I think I need something a little bit more, a little faster, because I'm impatient. Let's mix these together a little bit so we can, that looks like ash. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna use this brush. This is a technical brush here from Baumwick. I'm trying different things, guys. I don't know. Yeah, that works good. Pretty cool. Definitely it's got that kind of ashen pile of ash feel to it. Now it's starting to look like ash. Hey, Eeny Meeny. How you doing? You like that new emote? I definitely think you want to do the black first and then put the light on top. I think it looks better. Okay, before I get too much farther on this, because it's getting messy, I'm going to wipe off my brush really well. Yeah, it does. It looks like ash to me. It really does. Let's do a little bit more straight white, because I think you're right. I think it's turning color a little bit. Where's the white? Here it is. It's kind of an ivory. It's not like a real straight white. Ooh, that works. Did you see what I did? I tap and let the powder just kind of fall. And kind of control where it lands a little better. Who makes my emotes? Fishy Wishes. Go to her channel. Give Fishy Wishes a follow. Okay, I'm gonna do a shout out for Fishy Wishes. She did these 2 gecko emotes. Hi, Flickster. How are you? Shout out Fishy Wishes. I think that's how I spell it. There you go. Try to go to there. Hey, Flick, how's it going? Let's give a little shout out for Flickster. Oops, I gotta put a space. Flickstr. There we go. How are you? Hope your stream was well, was good. This is the base. I hope it looks like ash. You just popped in, so tell me, since you have no preconceived notions, if it looks like ash to you. So then we need to paint the sides with that funny brown from, what color is it that everybody uses on the GW brown? Is it basically this color? Can I use this color? Ah, JC Avalier, how are you? Baneblade brown. You were lurking, you're flicking powder at it. Aw. He's so happy to have his phone back. Pigmented powders. Oh, pigment tends to look different when the fixator dries a lot, so it might desaturate and turn more matte. Well, we'll see. Looks like it's staying on, so that's a good sign. I'm going to attempt to paint the side this color brown. It's a little bit glazed out because of the being on the palette. Nice brown. We've had a good stream. Really, really good. I've been really enjoying everybody today. There we go. Okay. That looks nice. All right, let that dry. We'll probably do another coat. Let's look at Abbadon again. Pam! Flickster, look! Look, Flickster, look at me! Awesome. Keep getting on top. Gotta go pick, ooh, yeah. Gotta go pick up the 10-year-old. All right. Lee Whistle, thank you so much for coming. Everybody who is in chat right now, who's watching, who's lurking, everybody has made this a really great stream. It is 5:30, so I think we are gonna call it. I will be fixing him to his base and taking photos. And let's look for somebody to host. Great paint, still not a fan of the mini though. Looks like he's taking a selfie. I know, I love it. Click. He totally would take a selfie because he's just that kind of guy. All right, let's see who is online. Okay. I'm gonna check and see. I haven't really hosted at 5:30 too often, so it might be some new people. Fishy Wishes is on, and so is Key Lime. Which would you rather see? Key Lime, who's painting. Thank you, Warlord, for the follow. I really appreciate that. We're getting ready to go. We're gonna either Fishy Wishes did my emotes. You could watch her, or we can host Key Lime or Maharoon. Those are my top 3 choices. What do you guys want to do? I'm not loving them, but I am. I think I am. Actually, I think I am loving them. They're getting good. All right, let's go see Rainer. Is Rainer on? Rainer, are you on? Did I miss you? He is. We're totally gonna raid Rainer. I didn't even realize he was on today. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna type his name in. I'm the boss. I gotta spell his name right first, though. That would help. E-I-N-E-R. There he is. Wait, are you sure he's on? Because it's not showing me that he's on. He needs the numbers. Oh, he is on. Okay. What am I doing that is not? Yeah, it's being weird. R-E-N-E-R 72. Alright, I'm gonna find him. There we go. He's got. Is he on yet? He's live. Okay, found him. He's drinking beer. This is awesome. That might be why. Alright, so we're going to just do manual then here. Like that. Did it work? Didn't work, did it? No. Don't raid him? Okay. We'll raid, he'll raid Fishy Wishes. It's not, oh, he's not sticking around. Okay, we're gonna raid Fishy Wishes, guys. Here she goes. Oh, I gotta unraid. I think I already raided him, but that's okay. There we go. All right, guys, I'll be back on Wednesday from 6 to 9, GMT -6. All right, guys, have a good one.